Welcome back to a new episode of TBH. I'm your host, Jay, specialist of thebeerheads.com. Let's get into today's episode. On today's episode, we're going to be looking at the fourth release from the 2014 series, the Quingenti series from Stone Brewing Company. This is going to be their Mikhail's Odd, which is basically their 2013 vintage of Stone IRS with Espresso, aged inside bourbon barrels for 11 months instead of 12 months like the regular IRS I had recently. This is going to be 13.9% ABV. Let's get this into a glass and I'll let you know what I think of this one. Fantastic nose on this one. You're picking up huge amount of that espresso, that earthiness of the coffee, that this coffee characteristics in there. More coffee forward than it is roast, but you still get that roastiness in there. A nice little bit of that caramel. You get some toastiness, some sweetness in the nose. A little bit of dark fruit, dark chocolates, that bourbony note qualities there. But yeah, just big espresso in the nose. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, this thing's fantastic right here. This is way more bigger in coffee characteristics than the IRS. And you're going to expect that just for the fact they actually do make this with coffee in the beer. A lot of that just coffee characteristics, the espresso, that astringent character of the coffee beans. Just get that dark chocolate bitterness. A nice sweet bourbony booze quality to this one. Dark chocolate, caramel sweetness, that toastiness. Richness. A little bit of dark fruit. Anise, currant character. But then it's just mixing wow nicely. Coffee, espresso. This thing's an espresso bomb. This is actually a lot more better than the standard IRS and bourbon barrels. Stone Brewing Company's Mikhail's Odd 2013 Imperial Russian Stout with espresso aged in bourbon barrels for 11 months. Part of the Quingenti series. You can get this at Escondido. Went there on a trip to, for my birthday. Picked up a couple bottles. This was one of them as well as two other ones. And you'll see the reviews for that. This was actually fantastic. I reviewed the recent one, which was the regular IRS aged in bourbon barrels, but for 12 months. This is aged for 11 months in Kentucky bourbon barrels. This one has more characteristics of that espresso coffee, just coffee in general, more roastier. You still get as much as a bourbon notes as you do on the regular one of the IRS and bourbon barrels, and it's aged less in barrel. This right here is fantastically hands down what a nice Russian Imperial Stout's all about, but aged in bourbon barrels. So you get even both the two worlds, which is freaking fantastic. If it was me, I would definitely pick up this over the 2013 IRS Asian bourbon barrels, just for the fact you get more coffee notes off it. More of that espresso just shines. It gives you more of that earthy acidity, astringent character of the coffee, which is fantastic in this one. But it's just roastier and it's bigger, you guys, and I enjoy this. Kind of reminds me of Bourbon County's coffee stout, which is fantastic. That was probably my number one beer of 2013. So this is up there with it. So definitely a great one to check out, guys. If you can go to the Stone Brewing Company, Road Bistro Gardens, pick this up. Definitely worth it, you guys. Other than that, like I always say, live, learn, and drink. I'm gonna enjoy my beer. You guys should do the same.